Hello guys, DC Game here, and today back to another video. Today's video is actually going to be called Zombies Bootcamp for Zetsubou no Shima. For the people that aren't the best players at Zetsubou no Shima are still struggling to get the skull and other stuff. So this took a ton of editing, so please leave a like, and I would appreciate that a ton. So first thing you want to do is don't grab the bucket and do not destroy the webs. And one person has to open the first door and not get any kills. So in this gameplay, I'm going to have my friend, he opens the first door. If we're on solo, it makes things a little different. You just open it yourself, but yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait for the zombies to break through the barriers and get in. That makes it able to get power-ups and makes it easier to get 8 shots in the leg. So do 8 shots in the leg and then 1 knife to get the maximum amount of points out of a zombie. Then you want to stay away from big hordes in case you get collateral damage if they go through if they go through 2 zombies. So I come over here and shoot at this guy and then get a knife. And now that I have 900 points, me and my friend just have to dodge and weave around the zombies and then come over to the first door. So this is going to be the first door that you want to open besides the spawn door, and one person will read the challenges and then the other. Like in my case, I usually always have the first to the 4th player read it, so I'd read it first, then my friend, then if we had a 3rd and 4th, the 3rd would read it, then the 4th. That just makes it handy. For the rest of the round, you just want to do 8 shots in the leg, then a knife, and then your other friend will go look at the first ritual and tell you what skull to grab. In our case, it was that skull, so I'm just running over. We had 2 zombies, so I killed off this zombie. You want to keep 1 zombie. And if there's a nuke, do not grab nukes on round 1. That's probably the worst thing you can do, but double points are really good. Next, you want to put in the skull and only knife. Do not shoot, because that'll waste your ammo, because you don't get points out of these guys. It's not like the guys from Origins that you actually get 10 points. So all you want to do is knife. You want to get as many of these done on round 1, which you will see in this gameplay. Once this is done, your skull will be cleansed, and then you just have to go over here, grab the skull. I actually missed it that first time, but I go back for a second, and here, I have it. You now want to go back and put your skull back. Then you want to open this door. The other door, my friend opened because he had the least amount of points, so he opened the first door, then I'll open the second door. Again, we are going back to the method that you go. One person tells the other person what skull to grab, or yeah, so I told him what to grab. And then as you guys can see there, I was just getting 500 points because you get 500 points every ritual once you finish it. So what you want to do at these rituals, they get harder since the first one, so I am actually going to run out and go train the zombie while my friend does that. There's going to be spiders that are going to spawn, and you really just don't want to mess with them because if you shoot them, it's a waste of ammo, and you can throw grenades, but whatever. You want to open this door next, and in my case, I had purple water. Sadly, it was a glitch, so it was a visual glitch. It showed purple water, but it actually wasn't purple water, because the formula for a free perk is purple water, green water, and blue water. So what I was trying to do is water it with purple water, then blue water. But what you want to do is plant all your seeds in. Let's say I got green water off the spawn bucket, trade it in for blue water. Blue water is way better than green water, because green water just gives you a holding plant. If you guys want a guide on what plants give what power-ups, I will do that. So basically on these beginning rounds, you just want to make sure you water it every round, and that's what I will be doing in this gameplay on round 1. And as you guys can see here, I'm going back to water all the plants. And when there's double points, always try to rebuild barriers and knife. Don't get shots. Unless you get shots without a knife, that's pretty good. And then insta-kill, same thing. Don't shoot, just knife. And as you guys can see here, I actually didn't buy the Shiva. I got a sniper. Up there a few clips when I stopped and zoomed in my friend. He bought the Shiva, but I wouldn't recommend buying the Shiva just because, I don't know. It's alright if you're not the best player, but still. Right there, as you can see, my friend got the first shield part. If you guys want a guide on that, I don't think I need one because not a lot of people would watch it, but if you guys want one, I'll make that. And right there, I just completed my first try of shoot 5 spores. A really cool thing is you actually don't have to shoot them. You can just knife them, so I never use my ammo, I just shoot, I only knife them. As you can see there, I just watered that last plant with green water and actually glitches up, so that's kind of sad. And right here, my friend bailed on me, so I have to do the rest of the recording on solo, but that's alright. Right here, I'm just getting blue water, preparing for the next round. I actually buy the Pharaoh. It's a really good point racker, like, it's insane. But it's not very good on ammo, and yeah. So, once you get better at the game, like, I don't personally buy it anymore, but for the sake of this video, I got it, because when the map first came out, I loved the Pharaoh. So, I was looking at my challenges again. I got one challenge done. And what we are going to be focusing on next is getting power. Also, these blue plants are super important, because as you can see right there, I just got an HG40 from them. If you water it with blue 3 times, they're really, really good, and they turn even better if you shoot them with the KT4 before watering it blue. Right there is going to be another shield location. I'm going to try to show the part locations, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to this whole game. What we just opened there is the door to the bunker, and what I'm going to be opening right here, I'm just getting some extra points, is this is the door to the second generator. I actually get enough points, so I run all the way back to generator 1 and fill that up with blue water, as you guys can see right here. Then what you want to do is lower this cage just so it'll be all ready for when there's a spider around, so you can get that KT4 part. If you guys need a guide, there's already a guide on my channel. I don't know if I'll link it into the description or not, because I'll probably forget. Right here, I just grabbed some more water, and I'm going over here and watering that. You actually don't need to lower the crane though, because you don't have to get spiders in there. What you want to do next is open up the bunker and charge up a grenade so you can destroy the Thrasher right when he spawns in. I actually didn't get to do it in this gameplay, but you just want to focus on those 3 spores. What you want to do now is open the door to the left in the bunker. This will get you able to get power, and always hit the gobble gum, because if you can get the anywhere but here gobble gum, well, that is if you have anywhere but here gobble gum equipped. It's so good because you can actually skip the whole power, I don't know how to say it, like power startup ritual thing, because you can just anywhere but here out of there. And a really cool thing is the zombies actually give you points then, because if you don't do that, the zombies don't give you any points, and it's a cool little Easter egg. I don't know why that is. I already made a video on my channel, but I don't think a lot of people know about it, because not a lot of people watch that video. To actually turn on the power, you're going to have to go into this pool, and you'll see a series of webs. You're going to have to tear those off, and this will lower the back cage and start the power. There's going to be air pockets in the ceiling that you'll go into and breathe. Something really weird happened in my game. When I shot the zombie, it actually gave me a nuke. So I'm like, oh, this is good. Maybe this will speed up the process, kind of like the anywhere but here thing. So I thought I'd kill all the zombies, the 15 zombies, and I could get out of here. But instead, it just ended the round, and it didn't end the zombies. Which got me really mad, but whatever. Once the ritual's done, you'll see a pack-a-punch part right here, and I actually forget to turn on the power, and I'll go back later in the match, but you want to do that right in the start. As you can see here again, double points are super necessary because they help you rank up a lot of points, and a double points insta-kill, that's just so good, because you always want a knife on insta-kills for 130 points instead of just the regular, I don't know, depends on the gun you have to get how many points you get. What you want to do next is open the door to the bunker to the right of here for your final shield part. And the right shield is super good. It's probably almost as good as Jug, because it can take like 30 hits, I think, and it's only from the back or only from the front, which is really good. What you want to do now is come and open that door. This will allow you to get your 3rd ritual spot. So go look to the corresponding skull, and then run all the way back to here. I actually built a shield right now because the last 2 rituals actually get a lot harder because they spawn in Thrashers. And then I'm just going to speed it up right now, just so we can get over back to bunker. And then right here I start the ritual, and sadly I was being too precautious. Don't do this like me, don't try to rush, but if you can, it's better to do this as soon as you can. But I actually don't get to finish it this round, they actually destroy it. But as you can see here, you're like, why aren't you shooting the thrasher? Never shoot the thrashers, because it'll just spawn more thrashers, and it's a lot easier just to train one than kill one. Right here on a spider round, you want to go back to facility A and trap a spider into the cage. He'll be attracted and come in, then you can just call him up and then get a KT4 part. At the ending, stay for the end, because the reason I don't get the KT4 is actually a really funny and newbie thing. And right there I just got the first part for KT4. Right here is an example of how good a Pharaoh is on a late round. It's such a bad weapon that it ranks up so much points. This is only round 8, and it was just giving me boatloads of points. Like, I got more ammo, whip out my Pharaoh, gives me another 3,000 points. It's insane how good this thing is, or for points wise, it's terrible for regular. Also, I didn't actually go for headshots, but I would lean more toward headshots because it goes knives, give you the most points, then headshots, then regular shots that give you the most points, in that order. What you want to do now is make your way back down to where I started the third ritual. This time I'll actually complete it because I'm more prepared. I have all 4 of my perks now, thanks to that nice double points and Pharaoh combo. And I'm just shooting these zombies. As you can see, I'm not hitting that thrasher because we don't want him to start running, and we don't want to spawn in more thrashers, because once you kill one thrasher, just his buddy will come right back in behind him. Another strategy is, you could, if you're playing 2 players, you can have one guy train the thrasher while you actually do the ritual. The final ritual is located by the power to the left inside the power room, and you just want to do the same thing, train around. Sometimes thrashers won't spawn, but sometimes they will. Like, I don't know why, but it's not really consistent. But I've had it many games that the thrasher does not spawn, and it's just a lot more spiders. But in this time, spiders and thrashers and regular zombies spawn. So I finally grabbed the last skull. You want to come back here and put it into the little podium. It'll remove the debris, and you're going to be able to start the Skull of Nansakwa ritual. Right here, you just want to shoot the guys. I like doing a training method, and then when you have them, I just turn around and shoot all the rest. After the ritual is done, you can just go and grab your skull, and you're good for the next step. What you want to do is go back in the bunker and then go down to where we did the third ritual, and then come and swim in this pool. You can actually find a pack-a-punch piece down here, and if you make your way all the way down to the bottom, you can find the plant necessary for the third part of the KT4. My game actually glitched up, and I did get the first or the second part that you get after power spawns in. A yellow zombie will spawn and you can kill him. It might have just been the zombie was invisible and the part was just dropped and lost, but it didn't spawn in for me. What you want to do next is just work on your challenges after you have the skull, and by this time you should have the KT4, but my game glitched up, so that's why I didn't have the KT4. This camping place is just really good, and I wanted to show you guys how good this is. And the MX Grand, a lot of people don't like it, including me, but I just gotta say, this gun is a beast on lower rounds. What you guys want to do now for the final pack-a-punch part, you're going to have to knife these guys out of their cocoons, and they will drop apart like you guys can see right there. You can just go up here, grab this part. It usually doesn't happen that soon. As you guys can see, you got to knife all the different cocoons to find the right one, and then you can finally drain the pack-punch and get pack-punch. My last challenge was to use the fan trap, and my best advice for this is just train out here and just keep doing circles until you have a pretty decent amount of zombies. And always make sure you have enough points, because I can't say how many times, it sounds like the newbiest thing ever, that I actually went to get the trap thinking I had enough points, but I actually didn't. I have 10 grand, so I'm pretty set right now. So you just come up here. I thought it was on that side, so a few zombies got through, but you just activate it right there. I come over here, get a nice little insta-kill. I don't even know how this thrasher came from, though. They must have bumped against one of the spores, and that's how he turned into one. So if you don't get to the first try, go to the far left of the fan and you won't actually get sucked into the fan. And if you get right next to it, you will. This, I actually get my final challenge right here, and now I just have to finish off this Thrasher. Finally, you're just gonna have to wait here until lightning will spawn, have your riot shield out, or just have it on my back until he spawns. And right here, I get the lightning, and I guys want to show you the noobiest death ever. You don't know how frustrating this was. So I come up here because I was gonna just try to do the Easter egg for fun, since I already did my everything I needed. And then I knife here, come over here, open the door, knife to get through, and I fell. That was so frustrating, and I thought I could actually survive and like get glitched out of map since I'm reviving myself here. But if that's not the case, and if you get a new video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.